As promised, stopped at 18. Yeah, work smarter, not harder. Trust me. Work smarter, not harder. So I need to honor my commitments. I need to, what is it? Embody die when it's time to die, or die when you die, which is discipline is everything when you do it every day. Now mind you, you can do it every day without doing it every day. Haha. That's what I'm trying to show you. And this is a note to self too. Okay? Yeah, this is a note to self. Yeah, this is as much as for you as it is for me. Yeah. Because sometimes you get overwhelmed. You're wondering, how am I going to create content in a meaningful way without, running into, you know what I mean, overdoing it. Because you can overdo it. It's possible. I've done it to myself. I have so many videos that I have not uploaded that I'm trying to get off of my hard drive. And it feels like the more I upload is the more I have left. Yeah. I taught myself a lesson. I don't want it to happen to anybody else. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. You see we look at calculator, right? It's like, yeah, use this as your little social media calculator. Why not? See? Was one teaching never fail. Anyhow, yeah, so I felt the need to do that because I need to remind myself. So if I am saying it to you, I also have to lead by example. Yeah, I do. Yeah. So what? The first video, that was a, what was it? It was like this. It was like this. So that was a 16 by 9 and not like this, right? 16 by 9, right? Transformations. Oh, look at that. Look at maths. I come back. Yeah. So yeah, it's all about working smarter, not harder, right? I mean, we're not saying don't be creative. We're not saying don't come up with videos every day. But if you utilize this, you can find out how much you need for a month, multiply that by 12. Then you'll know how much you need for a year. And then you work with that. That way you're not. You understand? Then you can do things ahead of time so that nothing seems like it's an afterthought. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let it not be an afterthought. Let it be prior. Prior. So yeah, I'm wasting time now. I'm literally wasting time. I can actually record the tutorial of how to do that right here, but I can't bother. I can actually do it. I'm using X Recorder, right? You see it floating on it's a little icon that floats in the corner on the phone there. How would I do that? How would I? Oh yeah. It's fine. I did it before. I don't know why I'm saying it like I didn't. Like I already made a tutorial. Silly me. So yes. There's a way for me to do that where you see it from the outside perspective and then you go into the. There's a way. There's a will. There's a way. Hold on. There's a lot going on. This is my new and favorite way to advertise. Yeah. So no longer will I point it to the board and say, thanks for helping me to stay consistent, and as I always tell you, honor your commitments, press the button on the board. Or, I mean, obviously I can point it to the phone and tell you to press the button in blue, press the WhatsApp button and all of that. But yeah. And besides, I never did that before. I need to throw my WhatsApp business number in the WhatsApp channel so that just in case you guys scan this, and don't worry, if you're taken to the YouTube, the WhatsApp channel is right there, right? I can actually show you with, maybe I can show you with this. Let's see. Hold on. Let's press the YouTube logo. All right, we're there. Hold on. All right, no, that's not the right account. Not the right account. Let me switch. I'm switching. You don't know where my mind went. I was thinking, man, we need faster internet. Wait, what? Oh, Kevin Too Crazy is back. I'm happy for him. Honestly, I'm really happy for him, because I remember the space that he was in. You know, breakup and all of that. Yeah, you know, that's what life is about. Sometimes we fall, but we can't stay on the ground. You know, I've seen it at track and field events because I used to do track and field. Somebody were running and they trip with the baton, and it's like I think it's like I don't know if it was a medley or a 4x4, and them roll over and they just continued, and everybody applauded the person because they never gave up. And I mean, that takes spirit, that takes mental toughness for drop on the ground, the embarrassment, the feeling like you fail yourself, and to see that the entire audience was just like, you never fail us, we congratulate you, we salute you. That's an amazing feeling, so that's how I feel looking at Kevin Too Crazy at the moment. So anyway, all right, let me go to the part where it says, yeah, okay, I'm pressing view channel. Good. All right, so let's, I don't know, it's in black. Would it look better if I change it to, all right, let me see if I can. All right, go to settings. What is it? I'm not seeing it. General. All right, let's touch general. Appearance. Yes. Let's go to light theme for now. Now let's see if that, ooh, okay, hold on, go back. Okay, all right, I can always, sorry about that. There we go. Maybe you can see it, maybe not, I don't know. See that? There we go. Now, when you get here, you press on more or more links, right? When you press that, oh dear God, that's not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. See? Wherever you see the WhatsApp button, you press that, it takes you to the channel. Right, so even if you're taken directly to the YouTube, you can find the WhatsApp channel, and the WhatsApp channel will take you to everything else, right? So you touch on this here, right? Ooh, you know why this is nice? Because this gives you the option. You can view the WhatsApp channel if you want, but this takes you directly to the links. So that way you can just literally just touch on the relevant page that you want to go to. So if you want to go to the Facebook and talk to me on WhatsApp, you can do that. If you want to go to the Instagram, same thing, WhatsApp button is there, you can do that. And then the TikTok is there as well. So I'm not hard to find. You see that? You see how easy that was? You see that? Yeah. So sometimes dark mode is not best for certain presentations. So I'm learning the hard way. You understand? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so that was a little, in-person tutorial, right? Yeah. So I am trying to work smarter and not harder. I'm trying. I'm telling you, I nailed it, but I'm almost there. Hold on. See, these are the adjustments we have to make, just in case you want to see the whole board. There you go. And I'm a little bit, yeah. More of the board, less of me. More of the board, less of me. Why not? Yeah, you saw this before. You remember this, right? And it don't matter which numbers you have, you can, mind you, some numbers are crazy. Okay? Not every number is necessarily divisible exactly. You know what I mean? But you pick the numbers that work. You know what I mean? You just have to find the multiples of 3. Things like that. Because if you do it that way, then, it's perfectly divisible without any remainder, that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So see? YT, IG, FB. Yeah, see that? Maths are work, Who tell you say you can't use maths? Who tell you that? Yeah? So, again, from now on, this is how I advertise. And this is how you'll find me. Right? So I have... No. I'm not going to overdo it. Right? I'll have the WhatsApp channel QR code cards, and I'll have the YouTube ones. So I'll do one set. You know? One set that is YouTube, one set that is WhatsApp. So that way, yeah. There you go. Yeah. LinkedIn, I owe you so much because I've neglected you. I've neglected you so badly. I've been everywhere else except LinkedIn. I need to be posting more on LinkedIn, but that's why I came up with this. So this way, now I can just readily make these posts available. So every 1 minute and a half, right? You want to know how many of those can you make? Just calculate the amount of IG reels and then just add that number to itself, and you'll find out how many of those 1.5 minute videos you will need. So that way you're not overdoing it, you're not overthinking it. See that? So speaking of that, you know what? This is alright. No, this is shameless advertising, right? This is a little shameless advertising. Speaking of that, I have an acronym for that. This is SAD. This is Shameless Advertising Daily. That's what I call it. Yeah. But what if I didn't want to shamelessly advertise for me? Huh? Well, have a look at this. Now, yeah, I'm not sure if you can scan it from this. Maybe you could. Maybe you could. Yeah. Anyway, the lovely other half of the owner, the CEO and CCO of this particular, brand of catering. Yeah. She's the one that actually came up with, yeah. Trust me, this feels like I have $1 million, even though I don't have the money yet. This is a game changer. So she made this, and then this was the, so this was like, the first, and then these came after. Listen, man. Anyway, enough about me. Alright? Enough about me. Again, I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know. I feel like I might, ask her to remix this. Because this, I don't know why it looks so small. I'm going to review this video and see if I can I scan it from this far away? I'm testing it, yeah? So don't mind me. If you see me being ridiculous, yeah? I'm just testing. This looks kind of small. Anyhow, yeah. The knife catering. Right? When it comes to so there's a lady that I work with. 360-degree unisex hair salon. I'm gonna ask that this lady make the cards for that particular. Yeah. I'm actually going to yeah, I'm gonna put in that request, because if I can get that card made, then my advertising efforts would literally just be, hey, you want to know how to find 360-degree unisex hair salon? And I'll just point the card to them, just like how, you know what I mean? So if you want to find me, you scan that. You want to find the knife catering, you scan that. And then I don't have a card for 360-degree unisex hair salon yet, but it's on the way. Oh, speaking of which, right? We still learn that card needs to be made on behalf of Bossman Teaching. Come on now. Yep. We are doing that. I genuinely can't get enough of these. Yeah, this make advertising so much easier. So much easier. Yeah. All the props in the world, she deserves it. Okay? This is hard work. And I appreciate this. I really do. Because this isn't mine, but this is mine. I will shamelessly advertise these every single time. I have no problem announcing this to the world. You know, like somebody that just baptized, like somebody that just got married and they're on the mountaintop screaming their spouse's name. That's how I feel about these. Yeah? Yeah. You would have think say me make them, you know? You would think say me make them. You would think say me make them. Speaking of that, since we have that for the knife catering, might as well do some for Country Boy Kitchen. Ah, yeah. Yes. And then two birds, one stone. That's my mentality. I'm always thinking of using one thing to to multiply. I was thinking about maths. How to incorporate many things into one thing, right? Just like how you scan this and then you'll see the Bossman Digital Media. Under that you'll see Bossman Teaching and only one first person tutor. Possibly we still learn a whole bunch of other links. You're going to see a lot. So that's kind of the mentality that I have, right? You know. But this, yeah, there's a page for all of these, right? Come on, Optimus Prime, don't do that to me. Anyway, so there's a WhatsApp for this, there's a YouTube for this, there's a Facebook for this, an Instagram and a TikTok. It's called WYFIT. That's what it's called. WYFIT. W for WhatsApp, Y for YouTube, F for Facebook, I for Instagram, T for TikTok. The acronym is called WYFIT. You might not love it, you might not even like it, but you need to get married, so you might as well WYFIT. I can write it here if you want to see. You might not love it, you might not even like it, but you might as well get married, so you need to WYFIT. That's the meaning of WYFIT. So there you have it. You might not love it, you might not even like it, but you might as well get married, so you might as well WYFIT. Now here's one of the nice things about social media, right? I mean, there are pros and there are cons. The biggest con is that, well, you know, social media is a lie. It makes you think that this is easy when it's not. It's not easy to do this every day. You do it every day, it's not easy to do. There are times when you're mad yourself trying to come up with content, trying to come up with ideas, trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's difficult to do, trust me. So the lie that's being told to a lot of people about being a content creator, or a CCO as I like to call you, right, is that it's easy. It's not easy. I have to contend with the noise over the SUP, right? The truck them, the bus them and everybody. Well, the bus them don't bother me. It's really the trucks and the bike man them. Yeah, that bothers me. Well, you see, well, that's what's the pro to the con now. The pro is that social media is very portable. What do I mean by portable? You mean like a Game Boy Advance or a Nintendo DS? Like, what do you mean? By portable, I mean, what if you need to fly away for some business or other opportunity? What are you going to do? Are you going to stop doing all of these? No, the work continues. Foreign land, homeland or foreign land, die when it's time to die. Discipline is everything when you do it every day. It doesn't matter where you are, just do it every day. The time is now. The tin or It's time to make it count. Yeah. That is the beauty of doing this. You know, it is therapeutic, but sometimes it will mad you, ironically, right? So you see, it's a yeah, it's two sides of the same coin. You see, the same thing that gives you a semblance of peace and productivity is the same thing that will mad you if you don't approach it right. It will mad you. That's why I came up with this. You saw the calculator I came up with before, right? Even though I could put it back on the board, but I'm too lazy for that right now. You know, it would make the video look so, you know, come back full circle, but I'm bother right now. That's why it's called a slightly unprofessional presentation. By the way, oh yeah, see, yeah, you can see that, you can see it, yeah. So in any case, might not love it, you might not like it, but as I tell you before, to that